Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Thursday AM. I wanted to pop on to do our crystal a day keeps the doctor away. And tonight we're going to be talking about a confusing stone called jet. Now, many people get jet mixed up with obsidian, tourmalines, shungite, even agnemanitite, tourmaline, did I say that? Well, basically any black stone can kind of be confused between jet. So we're gonna look at some examples of other black crystals that hopefully we can show the difference between. Now, jet has a Mohs hardness scale of 3 to 4, so it's actually a softer, it's actually not a crystal at all. Jet is fossilized wood, so that is the number one difference to tell between all the other black crystals. So it's in with the palm woods, so if you have a piece of jet, don't be surprised if you see like swirls of white or even possibly reds, oranges. It can be in there. Obsidian is formed by volcanic glass, and agnemanitite is a tektite, which is also a glass. So we're gonna take a look in a second and I'll show you the difference between some of the other crystals I brought in. It is an amorphous type structure, and it can be found in England and in France, Germany, India, Poland, Russia, Spain, and specifically in the United States of Alaska, New Mexico, Utah, and Virginia. It's associated with your Earth Star chakra, which is just about 12 inches roughly below your root chakra, essentially your feet, below your feet about 12 inches. And the zodiac sign that it is associated with is going to be Capricorn. So I'll go ahead and flip the camera so we can see what jet looks like. So I pulled out some black crystals, and look at this obsidian. This is your Shiva Lingam, and this is rainbow obsidian. So it appears black in the regular light, and when you put it under sunlight or artificial light, it's going to show some rainbows. Really cool piece I just got into my collection. Now you can feel how smooth the volcanic glass is compared to jet. And here is a piece of jet. You can see it has some of the, I would say, matrix of other wood in it. It's very smooth, it's very light. Now this is a piece of tourmaline. It is not polished, but it can be easily confused with jet. These are the two that you can see the matrix as well is similar. And here we have some obsidian. So this is another piece of glass. And here is some more tourmaline. So like I said, it can be confused quite easily with tourmaline in the polished form. Now you can see it is not an amorphous crystalline structure. You're going to have your trigonal crystalline structure, 1, 2, and 3. And then also here is your agnemanitite. And this is a little bit more shiny. It's super heavy. It's a tektite. And it is not as easily confused with jet, as you can kind of see the color contrast between the two. But nonetheless, it can be confusing. So what is jet good for. This is a highly protective grounding crystal, as all of your black stones are. It is also associated with your root chakra, so it is great for grounding. And even though it is lightweight, it does pack a heavy punch. So in previous lifetimes where we don't even know about or may not remember, we might have had curses or hexes. And what jet does is it disintegrates that. So it takes away any type of black magics that might have been put on you and you have no clue about it. If you're having issues and you feel like something might be attached to you and you really need some protection and disengagement from the attachment, jet is going to be your crystal. It is great for shadow work, for integrating the light with the dark inside of you. And the world's finest quality jet is often found washed up on the northeastern branches of England. So England has the most beautiful jet. If you want to get a piece, it's not very expensive. Try looking for England jet compared to getting it in the United States or any of the other origins that we talked about. And this acts as a mirror, just as obsidian would. So you can use obsidian for scrying. I have a scrying mirror right behind me where you can peer into the reflection of the crystal and see images, or you might see things in your mind's eye. You can also do this with jet, and it shows you what you most need to clear in yourself in order to bring more light into your body. Now, if you're wanting to work with jet, place it at your root, so right down by your feet. Obviously, you can't place it at your earth star. Well, technically you can, it's at your feet, but it's not like we can magically move something 12 inches below us. Or can we? So, put it at your feet. It'll help to ground you, to stabilize you. Go ahead and close your eyes and just clear your mind. Jet is great at clearing things. So whatever comes up, let it come up, acknowledge it, and let it pass. Jet is going to disintegrate anything that is not integrated into what is your best and highest good. So if you have past things that are still affecting you and you might not even notice it, jet is going to clear that. You can also take your piece of jet and you can run it through all your chakras to cleanse them. So that is it for tonight. My best suggestion is to just get a tumbled stone and compare it, if you don't have jet yet in your collection, and compare it to your other black crystals. Compare it, how do you feel, compared to maybe holding black tourmaline or obsidian. What is the weight? What is the texture? Is it smooth? Does it have ridges? And you can kind of get a sense into its magic that way. So that is it for tonight. Much love and light as always, and thank you all for selling out my scarab collection. That was super fun to do, and I really enjoyed creating those pieces on the Scorpio full moon. So I'm going to get those all out to you, and you will be updated with your tracking if you have not already. So much love and light, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Jules.